Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Summer-diggity dogs from all over the world. Guess who forgot to turn the microphone on? This guy over here. Professional. Oh my goodness. Welcome, guys, to Stream Time with rendogtv here on twitch.tv/rendogtv. And just make sure that Doc wants us to sleep and not sleep. Not sure. Okay, yes, he wants us to sleep. Okay, we'll sleep. There we go. Doc is doing a time lapse or something. Doesn't want to deal with those mobs coming at him while he's time lapsing. Anyway, guys, welcome to the stream. We're off to a super professional start as always. You know, just oozing professionalism as we get cracking for this Thursday's stream. If you are here from Tuesday, thanks for coming. That was a couple of days ago. I did promise you guys that we'd try to do some streaming this month, so here we are back again a couple of days later. Last stream, which was 2 days ago, we were working on fixing the Crastle Mountain. And we're going to try and make some more progress on this today. Of course, there was a woodland mansion here, which Cub removed. It was a quest. It was a server quest, so we're going to fix it now to try and make this area look a little bit better below the Crastle. And we're just going to be chilling, doing some terraforming. So sit back and relax, everybody. Let's go full screen, shall we? Boop. There we go. Also, let's quickly check in on the Chihuahua. Ah, yes, the Chihuahua is in his throne. Face smushed into the dog basket. There's my foot, by the way, top right. Hi. Yeah, Pete's firmly tucked into the chest in pike position, face smushed to get as much light out of the eyeballs as possible. And we shall promptly be sleeping for the next 2 hours, I suspect. So, welcome guys, welcome. We got lots of blocks to place today. I've got a ton of torches that I've just made too, because I want to make sure that we light stuff up today also. I'm thinking like maybe we should move some materials down to that area. And I also realized that I think we're actually going to need quite a ridiculous amount of dirt, because the majority of this mountain I think is going to be dirt. Let's just fly over here and have take a quick look at this thing again. Yeah, you see what I'm saying over here? Check this out. I actually figured this out just as the stream started. So this mountainside is all dirt over here, right? So basically what we've done is we're creating the foundation for what is going to be a dirt mountain. Basically, we should have made this out of dirt to start with, but making it out of stone means that we can have some like gaps in the dirt, you know, which I think will look pretty cool. So yeah, anywhoozle. We got a lot of stuff to do today, guys. Let's set up a little workstation down here somewhere, and then I'll get to the notifications. And thank you guys very much for coming to today's stream. I hope everybody is doing well. Hope you're having a grand day wherever you are on the planet. I'm having a lovely day, thank you. Just got caught in the rain with my Chihuahua. We are having some beautiful, amazing rainstorms here in England, which is very welcome considering we've been pretty much in a drought for the whole of summer and have had very little rain to speak of this summer. So very nice to see the rain coming down. I never thought as a new English, well, as someone that now lives in England, I never thought I would say that I enjoy the rain because it rains a lot in England. But this summer has been pretty bad from a heat perspective, you know, global warming and all that kicking in. Climate change or whatever you want to call it. And England is certainly feeling it in the summertime, as are many other places all over the world. And, well, things are just going to get hotter too, unless we start doing something about it. But anyway, that's the topic for another day. Guys, thank you so much, as always, for coming. As I said, big shout out to the moderators in the house. Thank you, guys, for coming along this afternoon to look after the chat. Always appreciated having you guys here, of course. And, well, to all the OGs in the house, I'm seeing a bunch of OG TV screens in chat. Hey, Amethyst Frog, speaking of OG TV screens. How you doing, baby? Nice to see you in chat. Kathy's here also. Keyboard Spiellerin is here also. Guys, thank you so much for coming, man. Love seeing all the OGs are coming out to play today. Beautiful stuff. I'm also seeing some new people in the house, which is fantastic. Thank you guys to all the new peeps. And thank you guys very much for that little mini hype train. Appreciate that, man. Always love kicking off a Thursday with the little hype train action. Very, very nice indeed. Thank you, my friends. By the way, I have a feeling that our... Hold on. I keep, like, changing my... my mod folder, and it keeps messing up my stuff. Toggle free cam. There we go. We want that on Z. There we go. So we can use the Gigabug to have a look at the mountainside that we've been working on, right? Cool. So, dudes, we got some work to do. Let's get some stone in the belly, and let's get going, because we don't have infinite amount of time to do this either. We got about a couple hours or so this afternoon to get some work done up in this here business. So let's get freaking to it, shall we? Start placing down some blocks. Now, we need to be professionals, of course, and first thing that we need to figure out is, guys, how is the sound volume stuff? There was a Windows update for me yesterday, which usually messes up all of my microphones and messes up my OBS and all sorts of things. And it's very annoying. So please do let me know. OGs, you know what to do, man. 555 in the chat if we are sounding good. We should be okay, I think. From what I can tell, everything is looking good on the audio level thingy-majiggies that I can see, the volumes of my audio bits and pieces. It's all very good. Okay, fantastic. Lovely stuff. Guys, let's get cracking. We're making a mountain. Also, jeez, ton of stuff going on in the notification box over here. Jeez, man. Guys, thank you so very much. Boomers Larue, 51 months in a row. Hey, Boomers. And we got Yoru. 824 with the 3 months in a row. Thank you, Yoru, to kick things off today. We've also got Sengua 2 here with the 38 months. Awesome, man. Thank you so very much, Seng. And Zero back at it. That is back-to-back stream sub-bombs for Zero. Coming in last stream also. Dropping, I think, 20 gifted subs last time around. And so Zero's back here with another 10 gifted subs to the community. Thank you very much, Zero. Appreciate you as always, baby. Amethyst is here, of course, with the 37 months. All hail the king. Love to see you, my dude. I hope you're having a good one. Thank you very much, Amethyst. Yes, having a good day. Thank you very much. I'll tell you about it in a second. I've been editing the next Hermitcraft episode, and let me tell you, man, it's a doozy. Vectron is back at it with the 29 months. Hey, Vectron, what's up, man? Has it been 29 months already? Insane. General Vectron has returned. From the Renpire to Hermit King, Ren, may my blade be ever your loyal to you, Ren Diggity Dog, 29 months. Here's to many more. Thank you very much, my friend. Kimmer's Mouse, a 52-month OG to the face. And Shadow Panther, another back-to-back stream sub-bomb from Shadow Panther, dropping another 10 gifted subs on the community off the back of gifted subs from the last stream too. And by the way, there's more noises coming in from Shadow in a second, but first we got Maythax28, a brand new subscriber. You love to see the brand new subs. What's happening, my dude? And Mother of Game is here with a 10-month resub. And Shadow, just off the back of a casual 10 gifted, yet another 10 gifted subs to the community. Guys, thank you so very much to all of you guys who support me here on Twitch with your amazing generosity. Thank you very much to the sub bombers and to all of you guys subscribing too. And of course, a big shout out to any of you guys who are just sitting and watching, man. Just sitting there watching also supports me. So it's all good, guys. Thank you very much. Now sit back and relax. Let's play some freaking Minecraft, shall we? We're pretty much in autopilot mode today, guys. You know, this not really much thinking has to be done for this particular task. We're just sort of building this mountainside, making sure that we, you know, cut off all the spawns down here too, so we don't create a good times with Scar mob farm. It is a patented method of making a mob farm, by the way. Basically what you do is you terraform a mountain and you don't light it up with torches, and that creates a natural mob farm known as a Scar farm. And it's highly effective. It can also be used as a mob switch, because so many things spawn in it, it stops things spawning anywhere else on the server. So, you know, it's got all sorts of utility, the Scar farm. Oh man, Scar's not the only one that makes Scar farms though, to be fair. Grian's pretty good at making Scar farms too. As are a lot of hermits, I think. I think a lot of hermits are good at making mob mob trap farms. Yo, Reb Z, my dude, long time no see. How you doing, my friend? Thanks so much for the bid. Haven't caught a stream since Vault Hunters. Good to be back. Yes, indeed, Rebs. That has been a long time, my friend. Thank you so very much. Always nice to see you here in chat. Vanilla Minecraft or Hermitcraft might not be your bag, and that's okay, my friend. I totally understand. But nice for you to drop in and say what is happening. Nice to see you, my dude. Scar mob farms are the most effective farms. Yes, confirmed. Better than any Mumbo Jumbo farm ever made, any Doc M77 farm ever made. The Scar farm is ultimate farm. Indeed. Dudes, I got a delicious cup of the Queen's Finest Earl Grey tea today. Absolutely delicious. Hope you guys are sucking down on a tasty beverage too, and having a nice chilled out Thursday wherever you are in the world. I'm looking out the window of my office right now. It is pouring down with rain, which is just fantastic. We'll sleep the night away here for Doc. And yeah, for the last couple of days, I have been editing the next episode of Hermitcraft. And NP. Stream says hardy face. Yeah, in the previous episode, I did promise you that the next episode would be BOO and I watching some movies. And boy, oh boy, did BOO and I watch some movies, my friends. I ordered this amazing widescreen telly from Gigacorp. And we stuck on all the audition tapes that we have received from all of the hermits, you know, the Server Quest audition tapes. And BOO and I had a Netflix and chill night. It was fantastic. And I'm just busy editing that video up now. And my goodness, guys, I gotta tell you, the hermits are crazy. I mean, that's all I'm gonna say about the episode. The hermits are just they're off their rockers. They're absolutely off their rockers, man. And I'm sure some of you guys have seen the audition tapes. The hot guy audition tape, the Joe Hills audition tape, just insanity. And BOO and I, we had a fantastic time reviewing them and making our decision of who is going to be in the King's Court. Of course, you're going to have to wait for the episode to figure that one out, though, my friends. And I'm hoping to get that out for you guys tomorrow. So we are off to a good start this month, I must say. We had a pretty rough month in August, but I am waking up every morning this month determined to get ourselves back on track, and here we are. 2 streams in 1 week, kicking September off with a bang, my friends. Amazing. Mink is drinking drinking coffee instead of Earl Grey. Nice. Yeah, I used to drink a ton of coffee. For those of you guys who are maybe 50-month plus subs, you guys know we used to have coffee during streams all the time, didn't we? Especially those late night They Are Billions streams. We would need a bit of coffee to get us through the events of the evening. And a little bit too much coffee would result in a bit of a crazy rendog that often said things that he very much regretted. You guys remember that? Yeah, I remember that, and it's kind of something that I'd like to forget, because I think I said a whole bunch of very bad things. Good news for me, though, is that during those times, so during the first few years of my streaming on Twitch, I was just playing basically music that I wanted to play. I would just basically play anything that I wanted. And, well, there was a bit of an adpocalypse type thing on Twitch where copyrighted music was getting claimed in clips, and you could lose your channel even if you had copyrighted music in a clip. And so I literally had to delete every clip on my channel. I mean, you're talking about thousands of clips over, 3 or 4 years of streaming. And in many of those clips were the things that I may have said late at night on coffee binges that the beautiful viewers of my channel would clip and hold to embarrass me later on in life. And, well, I got to delete all of them. So that was actually a good day for me when I had to delete all the clips. Oh, man. So anyway, we now play music from Epidemic Sound, which I have a subscription to. And Epidemic Sound is a fantastic record label that it basically is like Spotify. So you have a subscription, a monthly subscription, and you can use, as long as you're subscribed, you can use any music or sound effects from Epidemic Sound in live streams or on YouTube. So basically what they do is they whitelist your channel. So when there's a DMCA check or whatever, or a copyright check on your channels, you know, it will notify Epidemic that you are a subscriber. So yeah, fantastic label, and has really helped me make way better content too, because you know, they have such awesome music and sound effects. Basically, all the music that you hear that on my channel that isn't made by Jono, my brother, is Epidemic Sound, basically. And I think it was actually BOO that put me onto Epidemic Sound. I remember him talking to me about it like maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And at the time I was like, oh man, I don't know, you know, it sounds like a lot of work. It sounds, you know, because at the time I don't think it was as easy as it is now to use Epidemic Sounds. But anyway, I think B-Dubs has been using it for a long time, and he told me about it a while back, and I was like, oh man, that actually sounds pretty cool, but I never really got around to trying it out. Now, yeah, I'm a big advocate of Epidemic Sounds. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, although I should be, I think, considering the amount of their content that I use. Oh my goodness. Anyway, just rambling about nonsense. Ossazor coming in hot here, my dudes, with a 20 gifted subs. My goodness, that is back-to-back sub bombs from Ossazor 2, my friends. Insane, man. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so very much, Ossazor. What happens if you use an Epidemic Sound music in a vid, then stop your subscription? I don't think you'd get in trouble, but well, if you did it on purpose, you know, if you did it like to try and dodge the system, then you'd probably get in trouble. But if you just, you know, couldn't afford your subscription anymore or something like that, I don't think you'd get in legal trouble, but Epidemic Sound would probably claim your claim that content, right? They would have the legal right at that point to claim the content. So yeah, I think that's probably what would happen. So in a way, yeah, you sort of locked in for the majority of the time that you are a content creator if you want to use Epidemic Sound in that regard. But for me, it's kind of like, you know, I also have a subscription to Adobe, right, to Photoshop and Premiere, although I don't use Premiere. But like, I got to pay $10 a month to use Photoshop to make thumbnails and stuff, right? So for me, it's the same sort of cost. It's basically a business cost for me, right? That's how I see it. Oh my goodness, guys. Off the back of Ossazor's 20 gifted subs, the Patreons are not messing around today, man. We started off today's stream on 666 subscribers, the mark of the Ren Beast, and within 20 minutes, the Patreons have arrived. The Patreon army is here, and they've been dropping sub bombs like nobody's business up in here. Another 20 gifted subs from the incredible Shadow Panther, #1 gifted subber on the channel this month. Followed very, very closely by Ossazor, who literally just dropped 20 gifted subs not a moment ago. And #2 on the leaderboard of generosity for this month. Guys, thank you so very much. Shadow, Ossazor, and everybody else today, man. Insane. And Shadow, that's 20 on top of 10 from earlier on. And Cezero is also coming in hot today too, guys. My goodness. The generosity is just absolutely outrageous, guys. Thanks so much. And chat, please do help me out with a little bit of thanks in chat, man. You know, what is a man to say in the face of such generosity? It's hard to find the words sometimes. But thank you guys very much, man. Right, I don't actually know what I'm doing here. I feel like, yeah, I'm trying to create like a little bit of variation in the cliffside here. I think this was from last stream. We started working on these striations and the design of the cliffside. And yeah, I think I was trying to create a little bit of differentials here. So that it didn't just go straight down. There was also a sort of flow like this. I think that's what my brain was trying to do the last time we were doing this. Brandy Lion, thank you so very much for the gifted sub there, my friend. That is very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Elibun just realized that they received a gifted sub from Ossazor. That's actually my favorite kind of message to read in chat, man. When you guys who are just chilling, just watching, get a gifted sub from somebody, and then you notice it, and you're like, hell yeah, it's, you know, Zero or Shadow or Osazor or whoever it is, you're the best. Thank you so much for the sub. That usually very much warms the cockles of my heart, my friends. So please, if you do get a gifted sub, please pass on a thank you message to the gifter, if you will. Now, I did actually have something very specific that I wanted to talk to you guys about in stream today. Dang it, I need to... Ah, man, I'm getting old now, guys. You know, my memory is not as good as it used to be. I had this really cool idea of something to talk to you guys about while I was walking Obi. We usually take like a walk before stream. And I wanted to talk to you guys about something, but I've forgotten about it now. I've forgotten the topic. Well, it couldn't have been that exciting if I can't even remember it, right? Dang it! It was very interesting, though. Wait, hold on. Hold on. It might come... It might come back to me. It might come back to me. Oh! Wait! Wait! Oh, yes! Yes! I figured it out! Wow. Okay, look. The memory's slow, but it's still there. The memory is slow, but it's still there. Okay, here we go. I was thinking about, funnily enough, Rebel Z, speaking of Vault Hunters, I was thinking about the Vault Hunter days for some reason. I was just, you know, thinking back to that period on Twitch. And I started to remember, well, I remembered this thing that we made called Ren Coin, I think, or Ren Bucks, or something like that. Basically, the, what is it? Yeah, this stuff over here that you guys accumulate this just from watching, right? What is it called? Channel points? Yeah, because we used to use channel points during Vault Hunters for stuff. But we haven't actually used channel points at all since then. And, you know, that's been a couple years now. Yo, Oxynade, dude, a brand new sub in the house. Thank you very much, Oxy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, Rencoin, that's it. Okay, dudes, I was thinking, okay, look, we have streamed like quite a lot since we introduced Rencoin to the channel. We have not used Rencoin for anything basically since we introduced it, which made me think and made me wonder who in the world has the most Rencoin. I would like to know. I'm very curious to know, because if you guys have not been spending your Ren coin, that means you've just been accumulating it. And I am very curious to find out what some of you OGs, how much some of you OGs might have stashed away in your Ren wallets. Now, I have no idea if you can actually see how much Ren coin you have, because channel points are like such a great idea from Twitch, but completely pointless in their current application. Okay, Haley Bailey is a pretty long time viewer here. 140k for Haley. Oh my goodness. Yo, Mama's got 88k. 94k for King Homer. Oh my goodness, those are some pretty big numbers. Almost 50k for MC Leslie. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, Daves, you've only got 400 because this is the first time stream. Okay, that's all right, dude. You've started your journey toward 1 million Ren coin. 44, 45k. Lots of you guys are sitting around the, like, you know, 50k mark or so. K Mingo's got 144k. Okay, K is one of the big regulars here on the stream, so I think 144k is probably about the top, I would say. Keyboard Spielerin's got 145. Yeah, feels like about 150,000 is going to be the top, right? By the way, if you're interested in how you actually get channel points, you literally just get them from watching streams. And I think if you're a subscriber, you get double channel points. I don't even know if that's still a thing. But I remember at some point, subscribers got double channel points or something like that. So yeah, okay, that's pretty amazing. So 140 to 150,000 is about the maximum, I think. That's a lot. Pearl lets you trade 80k for a sub. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. How does that even work? Does she give you the sub? That's really cool that she that you can buy a sub with your channel points. That's actually, that is the smartest use of channel points that I think I've ever heard. Pearl's a genius. I love that one. All right. Oh, so she gifts you a sub if you spend 80,000 channel points. All right, that's awesome. I like that. I like that. We might have to borrow that from Pearl. All right, let's just do a little bit of cleanup over here on this shelf, right? That shelf looks a little bit clean cut for my liking. Hypno does it for 100k? Okay, awesome. Pearl is super genius? Yeah, she's really smart. Really, really smart. Pretty sure, like, Pearl could be an engineer or something if she wasn't a Minecrafter. Let's just do something like this. Yeah, there we go. That looks great. Alright, nice. That's looking great, guys. So we kind of worked out... We're going to, like, clean this up a little bit and shave some of these hard corners here, just to make it feel a little bit more natural. But I want to finish the cliffside first. So I think what we're going to do now is... I'm quite happy with how low this goes now. Maybe we just do one more striation all the way around, and then we'll go straight down. Yeah, let's do that. Also, I'm spotting some darkness now. Sapphire Blue 68 with the 9-month resub. Thank you very much, Sapphire. Welcome back. Love to see you streaming, HC. Missed your beautiful voice. Thank you very much, Sapphire. Lotus Raven here with the 19-month resub. Hi, Ren. I'm still happy to be here. Thank you so much, Raven. Yeah, always amazing seeing you here in chat. 19 months have flown by in the blink of an eye, have they not? Cass is here with a 2-month resub. Like 400 points. Haven't watched the stream since Vault Hunters because of time change. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, is this a bad time for you to watch? Yeah, unfortunately we had to lose some viewers since we switched the time of our stream. And yeah, it is an unfortunate circumstance, but we had to do it for the sake of mental health, man. Yo, Clet, 3 months in a row, thank you very much. Weird random question because I've been watching Drag Race recently. Have you ever watched any drag queen shows? What do you think about them? No need to answer if you're uncomfortable about the subject, any reason at all. Well, I watch the, it's, the name of it has now skipped my mind. Dang it, the very famous one. Like the competition, like the reality show. What's it called? Queen of the Drag or something like that? With Ruby Paul. I think that's the name. I don't know. RuPaul, that's it. RuPaul. Yeah, RuPaul show. Man, I actually really like that show because the skill level shown is actually RuPaul's Drag Race. That's it. I haven't watched it in a while now, but I remember going through a couple seasons of it at some point. And I really loved watching it because the skill shown by the contestants is incredible. Like the makeup skill and the, you know, like the fashion designing skill and all of that. I love watching anybody do something amazing, right? Like, I don't really care what it is. It can be sports, it can be Minecraft, it can be, you know, like makeup, it can be whatever. Like, I don't care what it is. When I see somebody do something amazing, I love it. I love watching it. It just, you know, that's that interests me a lot when human beings do amazing stuff. And yeah, that show is it's just human beings doing amazing stuff, right? No, I enjoy that show a lot, man. That actually makes me want to watch it again. Haven't watched it in a while. We've also got Revelart here, guys. Brand new subscriber in the house. Hey, Revs, what's up, my dude? Thank you so much for subscribing there. I appreciate it, and welcome to the family. That's why we watch you? Yeah, I don't know. To this day, I still don't understand why anybody watches me, but thank you. I'm definitely nowhere near as talented as other human beings on the planet, but I thank you anyway for the compliment. Hey, Erdariel has just arrived. Welcome to the stream, my friend. We're just chilling at the moment. We're doing some terraforming here underneath the Crastle. We are mountaining the mountain... Wait. We are mountaining the Crastle Mountains mountain. Yeah, we're mountaining the Crastle Mountains mountain. Or something. And we're actually doing pretty well. We started this project on Tuesday on stream, and this has basically turned into a little stream project that we are working on here, just doing some terraforming together this week. We didn't get a lot of streaming done in August, and I thought we'd kick things off this month with some chilled stuff to begin with, right? We don't want to burn our brains out right away. So let's just chill out, do a little bit of terraforming, work on this mountainside. And I think this will make BOO happy too, so I'm happy to do it. GeoGirl says, Ren, you're lovely. I've watched you a long time now. It's a good place to be. Thank you very much, Geo. Yes, I'm very proud of this channel that we've managed to make over here, guys. Might I add, when I say this channel that we have made, I literally mean you and me. I am maybe 10% of this Twitch channel. I would say at least 50% of this Twitch channel are the moderators, because without the moderators, there is no Twitch channel. And 40% of the channel is those of you guys who come and watch. I'm just like the, I'm like the water in the pot, basically. I'm the water. No, yeah, I'm the water in the pot. The mods are the gas underneath the pot, and you guys are the ingredients inside the pot, cooking away, stewing away. But yeah, I am very proud of what we've done here on this channel. I think we've managed to create a pretty toxic-free environment for the most part. Every now and then we get, a clown that comes in and tries to cause some hassle, but the moderators, they don't mess around on this here channel. They take care of those trolls rather quickly, which you always love to see. And yeah, I've always tried to make this stream a place for everybody, a place that anybody can feel comfortable hanging out in, that nobody ever gets judged on this channel for anything. This is an all-inclusive, non-discriminative channel and community, and all are welcome here, man. And always will be, I might add. Last stream, by the way, we were speaking about pizza. I see somebody in chat mentioning getting hungry, which immediately why is it that the moment I read the word hungry, the first thing I think of is pizza? I mean, what the heck, guys? Hermitcraft community is probably the least toxic community. Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. I think it's definitely up there. I think Empires has got a great community too, and is a great server, of course, with some really great people on it. Corrales is deep in a hole. Oh no, my friend. I think probably the reason for that is because the Hermitcraft audience, I think the Hermitcraft audience is probably older than we think it is, right? So, often when us hermits are having a chat and we're talking about you guys, spoiler alert, we talk about you guys a lot because we love you. We often assume that our audience is like super young. And maybe that's because, we're playing Minecraft and we just assume that Minecraft is a game for the young. But let's not forget that Hermitcraft has been around for 10 years, right? This is the 10th year anniversary this year, in fact, if you didn't know. Hermitcraft is 10 years old this year. And that means that there were peeps that were watching Hermitcraft 10 years ago who were, let's say they were 18 10 years ago. Now they're 28, right? Now they're literally adults with like actual jobs and responsibilities and whatnot. Yo, 28-year-olds, I see you. I know it sucks to have responsibilities right now. 10 years ago, you had no responsibilities. Remember those days you were at college? Having, how do we say this? Fun, right? And look at us now, man. All grown up with responsibilities. You hate to see it, really. But yeah, I think that the majority of our audience is actually not as young as we think it is. And, the older you get, the less toxic you get. you become, right? I think toxicity is a trait of the young and you know, I wanted to say the young and dumb, but young people aren't dumb. They're just learning, you know? They're just finding their feet in the world. And sometimes, you know, you got to be toxic to do that. And, you know, some people come out the other end of being toxic, learning an important lesson and so on, right? So yeah, I think the maturity of the audience and the lack of toxicity in Hermitcraft, I think it showcases in some ways the age of the community, right? And that's actually really cool, I think. You know, I mean, I'm an older person now, you know. I also started playing Minecraft 10 years ago. I'm not a young spring chicken anymore, but I still love video games. I still love Minecraft, and I always will. You know, I'll be playing video games till I'm 70, man. I don't care. I grew up with video games as a part of my life. And if I feel this way, then there's, you know, a billion others of you out there that feel this way too. Anybody between the ages of 30 and, you know, I guess 30 and 50, right? Like anybody who is in the age bracket of 30 to 50 literally grew up with video games. Like if you're 50 today, you were playing with the very first video games that were coming out, basically. Like the Atari, or even before that, right? Like the Spectre. I don't know what, you know, I'm not that old. So I don't know what the first video games were. But yeah, if you're like close to 50, you were literally playing with the first video games created, which means you've been playing video games your whole life and probably will play video games your whole life. And yeah, anybody between the ages of 30 and 50 literally is the generation of the video game. Any of you guys under 30, I mean, you guys have been playing video games literally since you were born. For us who are like 30 to 50, we started playing video games when we were teenagers, you know, like when we were 10 or 11. You younger folk, you guys had video games on your mum's phone, right? You literally started playing video games when you could use your little fingers. Started playing Angry Birds, right? Plants vs. Zombies and whatnot. Yeah, Pong, exactly, right? I've never played Pong before, but well, I played Cub Fan's version of Pong, which is awesome. But yeah, and I think it's great that we, the video game community, right, no matter your age, whether you're 20 or 50, I think it's really amazing that we have stuff like Hermitcraft, right, where we can still be the kid that loves video games. We don't have to worry about being judged about playing video games and stuff. You know, video games used to be a lot more... people would judge you a lot harder for playing games, but these days it's softened a lot, you know, like, you know, gaming has become such a big part of culture and society now. Like, you know, you don't really get ostracized for playing games like you used to. But, you know, back in the day, you know, if you played video games, man, you were like a nerd, you know? These days, even like jocks play video games. But yeah, it's super interesting to me actually to see that there is a much older audience in Hermitcraft than we think. I think it also depends on the hermit. I think, you know, us hermits who are like, you know, between 30 and 45, I suppose we have a slightly older audience, and the younger hermits who are in their 20s, I think they have the younger audience. And I think that's why Hermitcraft works so well, right? Because we're able to provide entertainment for people of pretty much anyone from the age of 10 to 60, basically. There is a hermit for you. which is pretty amazing, really. By the way, how's this looking? So that's quite a drastic drop there, right? Like, I think we need to soften this up a little bit at some point, but we'll do that when we repair this front section here. You know, this ground layer. Yeah, the word nerd has lost all meaning. That is a very good point. Like, I haven't actually heard the word nerd used in a derogatory way for like a decade now, right? Like back in the day when someone called you a nerd, like it would hurt, you know? Now someone calls you a nerd, you're like, yeah man, and what? Wait, you're not a nerd? Pfft, loser. Anyway, I am waffling, man. I'm talking absolute nonsense right now. Peanut Gallery, thank you so very much for the 100 biddies. Does this mean I'm not a nerd anymore? You can be a nerd if you want, PG. Lotus, thank you for the biddies too. I play MC and stream and I'm a grandma. Exactly. There you go. The world has changed, guys. The world has changed. You love to see it, man. Do not worry. I shall be streaming when I'm a grandpa too. Can't think of anything better to do in life. And to hang out with you beautiful people from all over the world. It always blows my mind, you know, when we stream. Like, sometimes I got to sit back and just think about it. You know, I think we often take the technology age that we live in for granted. Because it's such a normal part of our existence that we don't really think about it that much, right? But dudes, just take a moment to think about this, man. We're chilling here, right? On Twitch. How many people are watching right now? I can't actually see. Wait a minute. Let's see. There's 750 people here. Right? From all over the world. Literally hanging out together in one place. Now imagine you had to... Imagine making this moment happen... Like, I don't know, even 40 years ago. Right? You would literally have to put everybody who's watching right now on a plane and somehow get them into a place somewhere. And that's the only way you'd be able to get everybody together that way, right? And, you know, in this day and age, we can get 750 people together like this like it's nothing. Like it ain't no thing. And I mean, you know, our stream is tiny. Imagine like the really big streams where you have, you know, a massive event or something where 200,000 people from all over the world get together. Or imagine like MCC where across the entire event there's like 500,000 people watching, right? Imagine trying to get all of those people together from all over the world for an event like that. And these days it just happens like it's nothing. Like it just ain't no thing, man. We're just 750 people from all over the planet hanging out. It's nuts, man. It's nuts. Blows my mind sometimes, man. It really does. By the way, there's like a little mountain here that I want to repair a bit. Yeah, let's repair this. I think we can fill this in too. It's not so big. Oh my goodness, my dudes, the notification machine just exploded because we got a brand new sub-gifter in the house. Toskakoshka. Did I get that right, Toskakoshka? Why you got such a difficult name to say, my dude? Thank you so very much, Toskakoshka, for the 20 gifted subs, dude. That is very, very generous of you. Thank you so much. And just before that, Ossazor dropping 10 gifted subs on the community too. That is another gifted sub bomb from Ossazor. Thank you so much, Ossazor. And man, Koshka, my dude, thank you very much for joining us here on the gifted sub family. Appreciate you, man. GeoNix is also with a 21 months in a row. Thank you, Geo. And welcome back. And also, by the way, want to say a big shout out to Peanut Gallery and everybody else who has woken up particularly early for this stream. We used to stream on this channel in the evening time in the UK, which was basically like lunchtime in the US. And most of our moderators are from the US because, you know, that time was really good for them, sort of lunchtime, late afternoon. But this year we've changed our stream time to the afternoon in England, where I live, which means that a lot of our moderators, it's like super early in the morning for them right now. And they're still here looking after the place. So thank you very much, PG, for coming out this early morning. Hey, look, at least I'm getting you up, right? What time is it here? Oh, that's a good point. Guys, please do remind me in 9 minutes time, we need to feed the Chihuahua. Let's have a quick check-in. Hi. There he is, chilling. Looks like the face has been smushed into the back of the... Uh-oh, there's some movement going on. Okay, no, the schnoz has been removed from the basket. I think maybe to get a little bit of fresh air in there. And looks like the face has been moved into the sunbeam that's coming through the window. I get a bit of suntan on the face, you know. He's looking very comfortable, isn't he? Good boy. That is Obi-Wan Alfonso Kenobi brackets Master Jedi brackets. My little chihuahua. And basically the stream mascot at this point. He is about a year and a half, we think. Maybe a little bit older. Between a year and a half and 2 years old. He was a rescue chihuahua, so we don't actually know his exact age. This is looking a little bit sharp on the angles here. Let's just shave this up a bit here, guys. Yeah, he's a wonderful little dog, and not sure what happened to him in his previous life. I don't think he was treated very well. It took us a while to get him feeling good about, you know, being touched and being petted and all of that sort of thing. But he's definitely doing a lot better now, and he's having a great life, man. Let me tell you, this dog's life is, let's just say, it's not very difficult. He's not struggling. He's having a grand old time being the dog of the Rendiggity dog. I'm not mad about this bit here. I think we can do some connections here. Yeah, that looks good. All right, we're making some progress on this now, guys. Good stuff. Lady Amalia with 77 with the 100 biddies on the hearty face. Thank you very much, lady. Appreciate the biddies. And again, Koshka, thank you again for the 20 gifted subs earlier. That is very, very generous of you. And Osisol, thanks again for the 10. Thanks to everybody for the gifted subs today, man. Insane, guys. We are running out of gigapies, man. No good. Hold on. Let's dig into the giga fridge. Should have a fresh batch in here. Yes, indeed. All right, so what's next with this terraforming project? Let's have a look. Let's have a look from a distance also. How natural is this looking? It needs a bit of work over here, I think. I think this whole thing needs to be, this needs to sort of come down like a hill more. There needs to be like a hill here, I think. This is a little bit too straight for my liking. This side looks great, I think. This looks great. This bit's a bit weird. Well, from this angle, it's a bit weird. I mean, maybe it's just weird because it's made out of stone right now, and it's, you know, it sticks out quite a lot. There's no trees on it, no snow or dirt or anything like that. But I think we can do a better job over here on this side, I think. Let's see. We can put, excuse me, we can push all of this down a couple blocks, I think. Make a nice little gradient. Alien Dawn Trader with the 34 months in a row. Evening, Ren. Hope you and the cute little doggo are doing good. We're doing very well, thank you, Alien. And welcome back as always. Need some smaller protrusions like the surrounding terrain? Yes. Yes, that is true. Uh-oh, somebody's awake, guys. Somebody knows that it's dinner time. Like these sort of things, you mean? These little things? Yeah. Those are the kind of things we can add afterwards, right? We're putting in the base color right now, right? If you think about painting, we're painting the canvas white right now. And then we can add some of the detail later. But yeah, the Chihuahua has left the building, guys. You know what that means. It's almost dinner time. Of course, with terraforming projects like this, you can add as much detail as you want, right? Like, you can literally go crazy with the detail. Oh, we're back again. I think we just went for a stretch, guys. But I think it's dog o'clock, right? Isn't it? It's food time, I think. Yes, indeed. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, dogs are crazy, man. Like, you know, they obviously can't read time, but they just know. They have this crazy internal body clock that just can instantly tell when it's dinner time. And you get that look from your dog, you know. Papa, feed me, please. Alright, speaking of which, I should probably go and give him some dinner. He's staring straight at me. Look at this. He's staring straight at me. He knows exactly what's up, man. Look at that face. Alright. Alright, guys. Let me go give the doggo a little bit of food and we'll be right back. Okay. Obi. Obi. Is it dinner time? Is it dinner time, my boy? Is it dinner time? Dinner time. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. We'll be back in a second, guys. Come on, boy. Yeah, man. All right, here we go. He's happily chomping away at his dinner. And let's carry on chomping away at the mountain, everybody. Moving into the second hour of our stream. We shall be streaming for another hour or so today, guys. So thank you all for coming, and I hope you guys are enjoying the stream today. We're doing some hardcore chilling today, man. We're just hanging out, just talking nonsense together, aren't we? You love to see it, man. Right, I'm going to try and add like a little gradient here to this side. Let's see if my brain can do this without causing too much weirdness to the terrain. Let's mutiny while Ren's away. What have you guys been talking about in my absence, man? Listen, I portion out all of Obi's dinners, okay? So all I got to do is go to the kitchen, stick his biscuits in his bowl, and then that's the dog fed. So you guys don't have a lot of time during dog feeding time to get up to no good. Nice try, though. Yo, Star274, 13 months in a row, 29 in total. Papa Scar would likely tell you to use the force, Ren. Reach out past the slopes, gradation, and feel the terrain noise within. Exactly, man. Yo, Matt King, 56 in total, dude. Welcome back. Well, hello there, brother. How you doing? Been a long time since I've been here. Been so manic with work and been practicing for Overwatch tournament. Hope you're doing well and keep up the great work. Hey, Matt King. How you doing, my friend? All is well, thank you. And yeah, that sounds very exciting, man. Overwatch tournament. Nice, dude. Good luck. Love a bit of Overwatch, man. It's a great game. Used to play quite a lot of Overwatch, actually, back in the day. Used to play with Iskal and Strace. Dictionary, 39 months in a row. Thank you very much, Dictionary. Welcome back. And we got QTV here with a 27 months and a hi, everybody. Hey, QT. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hannah says, we've been caught. Scatter. Right. The Chihuahua has returned, fully fed, as you can see. Hold on, let's move the cam back a little bit here. There he is. He is very full tum-tum. Was that good, boy? You have a nice dinner? You gonna have a snooze now, or what? I don't know what he's staring at me for. He wants more. He's like, and dessert, please, Papa? No dessert, boy. No dessert, okay? Doggers don't get dessert. Right, let's fill this in. And this will create like a little natural looking sort of ledge over here, which I think helps to break up that very square border that we saw. Time for walk? No, not walk time yet. So basically, like, our daily schedule is very simple. I wake up at 7. Obi gets his breakfast at about 7:15. Well, first thing we do is we go outside for ablutions. You know, we got to empty the bladder and other things. Then Obi gets his breakfast at about 7:15. I have my breakfast also, and we chill a little bit, watch some TV or something until about 8. Then I start moving into the office, start doing some work and stuff. And at about 8:30 to 9, anywhere between there, then it's time for his walk in the morning. Then after his walk, he gets this, you know, sort of late morning snack at about 11. Then it's usually snooze time while I'm working. Then I'll have lunch at about 12:30, between 12:30 and 1:30. And at about 2 o'clock we go for our afternoon walk. Then we're working again or streaming and he's sleeping. And then at 5 o'clock it's playtime with Papa. And we spend about half an hour or so playing with toys, doing some training, you know, some brain exercises, stuff like that. Just some stimulation work basically. And then we have our evening walk at about between 5:30 and 6. And I'm in bed by 10 these days. So he's in bed by 10 too. And that's every day. Nice and simple life. Just the way that we like it, man. Okay, so what's next? I'm thinking let's flatten this area here, right? Because it's like all jagged right now and a bit distressing to my brain. Let's just flatten it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's flatten it. Let's choose like a level and then we'll flatten it to that level. Although there is a little bit of natural stuff happening here too, so I think we'll keep the natural stuff. But like here, for example, this looks like a creeper hole or a TNT hole. Let's just fill all of these in and get this area looking a little bit less chaotic. Speaking of OGs and beautiful moderators, guys, Multiple Mean is here for the 55th month. May you reign for many more years to come. Thank you, Multiple Mean. Love you as always, baby. Thank you so much for everything that you do around here. And welcome back. Bluetooth Goldfish is also here and back, Anna, for 20 months. Listening to you while working on my master thesis makes work much better. Thanks for all the great entertainment you provide us. Dude, how are you able to focus on very important and complicated thesis topics while listening to me literally ramble on about absolute nonsense? I mean, it surely can't be good for your brain. It surely can't. But thank you anyway, and best of luck for your thesis too. Oh man. I like to think that that I'm contributing to your thesis in some way. If not just distracting you from focusing on it. Red Panda says, hey from England. Hello back from England. Speaking of which, I don't know if I've told you guys this already, but this year I'm going to be taking my British citizenship test. And it is really, really difficult. I've been doing some studying for the last few weeks or so. And, well, this is, you know, I've been living in England now for quite a long time, over a decade now, so it is time for me to naturalize and become a British citizen, I think. So I'm going to take the citizenship test. But the trouble with the test is that you have to learn all of these facts that I don't think have any practical application in the real world whatsoever. And it's super frustrating. In fact, I would go so far as to say that at least 80% of all naturally birthed Britons would fail this test. it's ludicrous, the stuff that you have to learn. A lot of the questions are about, you know, the history of the monarchy. So, for example, you know, when was Queen Elizabeth I born? Or what role did King Edward I play in Ireland? And, you know, all of these sort of things. I mean, you know, you don't have to learn, like, super obscure stuff, like... But you have to learn a lot of the different monarchs. I mean, you have to know about, like, just from my current learning, just off the top of my head, Elizabeth I, Edward I, it's either Edward I or the Fourth, I can't remember which one. Henry IV, Henry VIII, Oliver Cromwell, William the Conqueror, King Alfred, and a bunch more that I can't remember right now. Oh, Sir Francis Drake also. Gotta know about Sir Francis Drake. You gotta know about Thomas Cook. You gotta know... Oh, and then you gotta know all... You have to know, like, a bunch of sportsmen, too. You know? So, like, there's the ones that are easy to remember, like Mo Farah. You know, like the more recent sportsmen. But then, you know, you have to know, like, who was the captain of the cricket team in 1966. And who was the goalkeeper when England won the Football World Cup in I think it's 1966 or so. I don't know. I have so many dates floating around in my mind that I'm actually starting to go a bit crazy, I think. Like, when I see the questions, I've basically been parrot fashion learning them. So when I see the questions, I know them. You know, I know the answers quite well. But it's really hard, guys. Now, the way that they do it, I think, is that there's 150 questions, I think, that you need to learn. And they will ask you a random 25 out of the 150. I think it's 150. And you need to score 20 out of 25. Or it's even, actually, I think it's 21 out of 25. There's not a lot of room for error. So basically, you have to learn every single question. Like, you can't get away with, you know, downloading a test from the internet and learning that test. Like, you have to learn all the questions. Yeah, why sportsmen of all things? Why the monarchy of all things? To be fair, you know, the monarchy is it was obviously a super important part of England's history. Whether or not the monarchy is relevant in today's society, though, I don't know. They do ask, like, questions that I think are very important that everybody should know. For example, what system do you use to be paid as a sole contractor, for example? In England, it's called the payee system. You have to know that. You have to know stuff like what do you have to pay taxes on, right? Like, do you pay taxes on your pension, for example? You have to know that. These are like practical things that I think are important to know as a citizen of a country. So I don't mind learning those things. But, like, you know, learning what King Henry IV's favorite food was. You know, this is kind of pointless to me, man. That's not a question, by the way. I was just being facetious. But yeah, I guess it is like a super important part of the history of the country for sure. But it is tough. It is tough. NJ Coffee, yeah, and actually someone in the chat was saying it's quite easy to learn. Yeah, the way that I've been learning it is through anagrams and stuff like that, right? So like, what's an example? Oh, I can't think of one off the top of my head right now. But there's like, you can learn little rhymes and stuff like that to help you remember the dates, you know? There's a rhyme that you use to remember King Henry VIII's wives, you know? Stuff like that. Like, there's loads of little tricks that you can use to remember stuff. It's just annoying. NJ Coffee Chunky, thank you for the 29 months. Rain, good morning. Here's to another month. Thank you very much, NJ. Welcome to the stream. Why flatten natural terrain to try and make neutral terrain. This is not natural terrain, right? This is like exploded terrain. So the way that Cubfan got rid of the woodland mansion is he just blew it up with TNT. So a lot of this terrain got wrecked a little bit. So I'm not like flattening it out per se. I'm just cleaning it up, basically. Because we're going to be covering most of this with dirt. And, you know, I don't want it to be all jagged and stuff. I want it to look nice and clean. It makes sense in my head. It's probably not going to work out, but we'll see. Yeah, we're going to cover all of this in dirt, and it will eventually just become grass then too. All right. Yeah, that definitely looks cleaner. Right? I like it. I like it. I think like we can do a lot of work with these very straight cliff sides here too. There was something on this side that was annoying me though. Hold on. There's a couple holes that I want to fill in here. This one, this one. This can go. This can get shaved a little bit. Fill that in. There we go. That's looking good. Nice. That looks a lot better than it did an hour ago. Yeah, exactly. So Bronk Ridley's got the rhyme for us there. So basically King Henry VIII had a lot of wives, and he was also a very suspicious person. And, well, pretty much a crazy person. Also. And he basically, like, killed a lot of his wives. He put them to death, basically. And the way you remember his wives is divorced, beheaded, and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. So that's like the timeline of what happened to his wives. And once you learn the rhyme, then you can add the names to it. I actually haven't learnt the names just yet, but I do know that I think it's Anne and Catherine were beheaded, I think. I don't know, I could be wrong. Don't listen to me. I'm still learning my my history, okay? Anyway, so I'm going to be doing my British citizenship this year, guys. So I'm super excited about that. If I pass the test, then I think I need to go in for an interview. And if I pass the interview, then I go and say an oath to the Queen, apparently. I go and make an oath to the Queen. Right. I don't think she's there. It would be amazing if she was.
Freedom!
Yo, hold on, Doc's up in the house, man. Hey, Doc was having a baby. Freedom? Oh, what is Doc up to, guys? What is Doc up to? Why did he just come here and shout freedom at me, dudes? What's happening here? Can someone explain, please? Channeling his inner William Wallace? He dropped something? Did he? Where? Oh, what's this? What's this nonsense? Declaration of Independence. Perimeter, September 9th, 2022. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We, therefore, the representatives of the Empire of the Perimeter, solemnly publish and declare that this united perimeter empire is, and of right, ought to be free and an independent state, that it is absolved from all allegiance to the Hermit Crown, and that all political connection between them and the kingdom of Hermitcraft is and ought to be dissolved, and that as free and independent state they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may do. And for the support of this declaration, we mutually pledge each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor, grind, optimize, thrive together. Wait, that doesn't spell goat. That spells got. Oh my goodness. Did we just get a Declaration of Independence dropped on us, dudes? And Doc just drops the bomb and just leaves? Okay then. Why? What is going on? What is happening over at the perimeter, dudes? Are we gonna go take a quick look? Let's go take a quick look at the perimeter, man. There's shenanigans up in this business. Dudes, why are there so many shenanigans happening? Have I not been a righteous king? Have I not given everybody on this server access to riches via server quests? Have I asked for anything in return? Have I persecuted my citizens in any way whatsoever, other than be a kind, generous, and amazingly good-looking king? Nay, I say. Why? What's with all the treachery? What's with all the backstabbage? What's happening? I mean, yeah, I might have taken their shops, but I already owned their shops. They were already mine from the beginning. I claimed the entire shopping district, and I may or may not have claimed the entire shopping district. Yes, that's true. I may or may not have claimed it. I don't think that's a good enough reason to rebel, though. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Okay. I don't want to do spoilers. For those of you guys who have been here for the stream, though, you got to see a brief moment of... that kind of scares me, man. Doc's scary, dudes. You know, when Doc commits to something, you know that something's going to go crazy. What the heck, man? Yeah, there's also something new that's popped up over here. I'm not going to look at it, though. I want to look at that for my episode. That looks like... I'm pretty sure I declared the law that says thou shalt not make quests. Did I not? Looks like there's a new quest over there, dudes. You know, I've just been chilling, dudes. I've been chilling here at McCrastle, building a mountain, hanging out with you guys this afternoon. I'm not causing anybody any problems. I'm taking it easy, man. I'm chilling. And now these hermits coming at me, man. What the heck, dudes? Oh, man. Okay, well. You guys know what I'm doing later this evening, man. I've got to go check out all this nonsense for my next episode, then. There's all bunch of shenanigans going on, man. On this here server. Things are... You know, I try to promote a kingdom of peace and happiness and harmony. Have I done anything to disrupt the harmony and the happiness of this server, my dudes? I argue, nay, I have not. Yes, okay, I've done a bit of tomfoolery here and there. I claimed everybody's shops. Did it hurt anybody that I claimed anybody's shops? Has there been any injuries? Has anybody been injured by the claimage of the shops? I think not. I think not. And thusly, I shall declare, from this moment forth, that I am not happy. I don't want Obi to see this, man. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm not entirely exactly sure what we saw over there at the perimeter. We saw a giant flag. It looked amazing. It had a giant goat head on it. Looked pretty sweet. And yeah, looks like Doc's up to something, guys. And you know, we work closely with Doc in season 8. We know very much that when Doc gets busy doing something, he doesn't mess around. When Doc commits to something, man, you in trouble. So I'm a little bit worried, if I'm going to be completely honest. I feel like the walls of our kingdom are crumbling around us, even though we haven't done anything. Any talk of war equates to treason, says Multiple Meme. I agree. Yo, Mephi, thank you for the 4 months in a row. We should start making defense preparations. Yeah, we do need to start making defense preparations, it seems. In our next episode, we're going to be declaring our court. You know, who's going to be the knights of the square table. But it feels like I'm not doing it fast enough. We need to get the knights rallied super quick, it feels. Feels like war is on our doorstep already, man. We haven't even done anything yet. Jeez. Alright. Let's crack on and make a little mountain, shall we? Doc is a superpower of his own. Yeah, it is true. He does have, like, basically the same amount of diamonds as the entire server put together. You know, from the perimeter dig. So, he's basically like America. We're like England, the old kingdom. And he's like America, like the new kingdom. Any defense will not be enough. Dudes, maybe we should just retire. Maybe we should just hang the crown up. And just, you know, just go and live on Gigacorp Island, man. Just... just leave the war up to the hermits, man. What war, though? There's no need for war. Oh my goodness. Seems our quiet days on the Hermitcraft Season 9 server are coming to an end, guys. Jeez. Shenanigans are afoot. I feel it. Alright. That's looking pretty decent. B-double-O's here. B-double-O is here, man. I don't even know, like, B-dubs is just starting his day right now. I don't know if I want to drop this bomb on him. You know, he's just having his first cup of coffee. He's just getting started. Stream and I have bad news. Sorry to start your day with sad. Oh no. Oh no. Poor B-double-O. Unbelievable. I can't believe it's come to this, guys. B-double-O might have some wisdom, though. Yeah, yeah. You know, I'm like an emotional king. I react emotionally to things. B-dubs is like, you know, he's a much gentler soul. He knows. Come to throne room? He might be busy, though. What's this? What is this? Dudes, I've just logged on today, before we started streaming. Just chilling. What's been going on in the last 24 hours on this server? Okay. It's just chaos and carnage around these here parts, man. What the heck? Oh, it's the warden? Oh, nice. Someone put the warden down there? Excellent. Well, that makes me happy then. That's good. We've got a warden protecting our riches now. Excellent. The royal warden. Fantastic. The order was delivered. Okay, that's fantastic news. That's actually the best news of the day. Yo, Crisis. Chrissy19 says, Rain, first time watching your stream. Love your vids. Thank you very much, Chrissy19, for the first time chat and the very kind words. Appreciate you, baby. There's a warden in the vault. Nice. Oh, there he is. There he is. Is he on microphone? Hello?
Hello, my highness.
Hello, BOO.
Hello.
Stream says hello also. Hello.
Hello, stream. Hi, everybody. I'm sure you're overplaying this, and it's just fine. It's not bad news.
It's pretty bad news.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. What do we have?
Dude, I've been editing our movie night episode for this week. You know, I've been having a great time just chilling.
Yeah.
We had such a good time eating snacks, watching, binging Netflix, Hermitflix.
Yeah.
I've been fixing the mountain outside the Crastle. I'm sure you're happy to see that also. I've been repairing that damage.
I'm very pleased. Yes.
Yeah. Chilling, dude. I've been talking about chihuahuas, talking about pizza, taking it easy.
Yes.
Then some Fulio swoops over me, drops this straight on my head in the middle of live stream.
Independence.
Yeah.
Declaration of Independence, perimeter, September 9, 2022.
Yeah.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, it is? Oh, yeah, that is tomorrow.
Yeah. Wait, oh my goodness, it's a novel.
Yeah. It's basically, I think it is the American Declaration of Independence.
Oh my goodness. With words replaced, like them in the kingdom of Hermitcraft ought to be dissolved, and that as free and independent, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, it's not effective until tomorrow, so we bomb them today.
just take them out today.
Yeah. Independence that.
Yeah, okay, I'm done with that.
Yes.
Dude.
This is it's worse news than you thought. When you started out saying that you were editing your footage, I thought there was a problem with the footage.
No, the footage is fine. The footage is great.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a relief. But this is bad news.
Dude, not only this, there's shenanigans left, right, and center going on. I don't know if you noticed. What have you and I done to deserve this?
All I've done is proclaimed you, my highness.
Yes.
And everyone else's highness.
Yes.
And assisted in any other needs that you may have along the way.
Yeah.
And commanded you to do things and pulled some strings and whatnot. But
that's your job, man. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
That's my job. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So what are people doing? What's the problem is?
Well, dude, your Green's coming in doing his questing nonsense.
Yes. Right.
I don't like. I've just seen the sign behind you. Stream just told me that someone put a warden in the vault, which I ordered. I mean, to be fair, that was a quest.
That was a quest. True.
Yeah.
True.
So that's good.
But, okay.
But there's just like, I just feel like the walls are closing in on me, B-dubs.
The walls are closing in a little bit. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm getting nervous.
Have you... I noticed there was like an emerald thing in front of my shop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
I may have gone around and claimed all the shops for the crown. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, quite a surprise. To be fair, I didn't anticipate that.
Yeah.
And me specifically.
Well, when I say the crown, I mean, you are also the crown.
We are crowned.
We are crowned. Dude,
see.
you see my little crown? You're the emerald in the crown there, you see?
I'm the little emerald in the crown.
Yeah. I'm the gold bits. You're the emerald bit.
It's really, what? It's like a green version of my eyeball.
Exactly.
It works. Yes. I see it now. I see it.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, dude, I'm just a bit nervous, man. I just feel like there's something in the air. You know that on this server we've had peace and quiet. It's been wonderful. Our reign has been supremely quiet, relaxing, peaceful. Yes. We've given everybody stuff to do. Everybody's been happy, man. Making content, making videos, been wonderful. I just feel there's something in the air, my brother.
There's a tide a-turning.
Yes, there is a tide a-turning.
Well, good, because guess what?
What?
I mean, this isn't. We'll keep this a little bit on the DL, but
Okay.
we are amassing a nice group of people to help and support us. And I've also amassed another person. You know how we had our little meeting here,
Yes.
kind of to decide who would be on the council.
Yes.
Cub fan.
Ooh.
Cub
He's in?
fan. Not only is he in, you know, if you go in that chat, that's all your stuff in there.
I know. I'm just checking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Cub fan
Yes.
did a magic trick for me
Ooh.
and made a netherite appear.
Okay.
Like literally out of the ground.
Oh, like, okay. Like a glitch or something.
Hold on.
Any
there,
time
had to
today. We're
take a
not
nap.
live streaming or anything,
Sorry.
It's fine.
Had to take a nap. Okay.
yeah. Ooh, another one.
Another one. Yes.
Ooh. Oh,
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh, did he find a way to glitch this?
I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly what he did, but it just kept coming and coming and coming.
It just keeps coming, dude.
It just keeps coming. And he said, I asked him, would he be willing to be the royal magician? And he said, yes, he would love to.
Dude,
So,
could he magic all of our stuff into netherite? Because I feel like we might have to defend ourselves at some point.
I believe he could. Yes.
All right,
I
that's
truly
excellent.
do believe it. Because whatever he did, I have no clue how he did it, but he made netherite ingots appear out of thin air. And he said he'll do it again for you.
Nice. Is that going to be in your next
Yes.
episode?
I don't know if it makes a cut or not. It will,
It'll be in his next episode at least.
Yeah. I go through and I say, oh, this is A-list content, B-list content, C-list content. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see how he performs. No, it's definitely going to be in the next one.
Okay,
Definitely.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we'll check that out then, man. All right.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I don't know. Look, nothing's kicked off just yet, but I'm just saying, I just feel something a coming. So
Okay.
prepare thyself.
Okay, and I'll
Yeah.
kind of rough people up around here. If I see people, I'll give them a little hit. Maybe one of these. I won't do it to you, but
Dude, we're life series veterans, man. We know what it's like getting smacked around.
we know what it's like. We know what it's like to get beat up and lose over and over again.
Yeah, exactly. And we can bring the smackage
Yeah.
too.
Oh yes, we can.
So
Well, you know what? I like to boast.
yeah.
But this life series, it's humbling me.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I killed. So I got Pearl was chasing me down.
Yeah.
It was me and Impulse versus Pearl. Spoilers if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
She's chasing us down. Easy W.
Easy.
Right?
Easy.
Impulse and I versus her. It's an easy win. She comes in. She hits me. I'm fumbling. I hit her
Yeah.
with a piece of steak.
Professional.
I finally get to my axe. I swing. I hit Impulse. I kill us both. We're out.
Right.
Yeah. I'm terrible.
Okay.
I'm the worst at this.
Well.
Yeah, but we got Scar. So,
Yeah.
when he logs in and stuff, he can
We got
he
Hot
can mess
Guy.
with people.
Dude, if
Yeah.
Cub fan's also a pretty good PvPer, so I'm glad
Yes,
to have
he
him
is.
in the squad.
Yes,
Yes.
that's true.
Iskal's also
Very
pretty good
good.
PvPer. So we got the skills. We got the skills, baby.
We got a crew. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
And more importantly, we got the looks, dude. That's what I'm
We
saying.
do.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. That's right.
Exactly.
And then we just throw him down into the warden.
Well, exactly. We
Warden
just
thing.
chuck him into the pit. To the sun drop
That's
with
right.
you.
Yes.
Or the moon drop. This is the moon drop, right?
I mean, you can name it. I didn't name this one.
Dude, we got to stick to canon, man. Especially on stream.
Okay.
You got the canon freaks out there. They're always checking. Always checking.
True.
Yeah.
So this is Moondrop, straight from Game of Thrones.
Oh wait, is moon drop Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Okay.
Sun drop.
Mars drop.
Ah.
Wait.
Mars drop.
No, Mars is a boring planet.
True. Uranus drop. No.
Yeah.
Yes?
Uranus drop.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
With that, I think I should take my leave.
All right. You gotta go get back to making your episode, B-dubs.
Yes.
All right.
Don't officially name it that. That can be our little secret.
Yes. Listen, here on Twitch, we're a little less family-friendly, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Dubs.
friend.
We'll see you later, dude.
See you, stream.
Oh, my goodness, guys. Well, there you go. It's official, everybody. Looks like shenanigans are kicking off up in this here business. We're gonna have to prepare ourselves. Don't know what's coming, but I just feel it in the air, everybody. Jeez. Oh yeah, Mars is the planet of war. True. Could be Mars. The Mars drop. Hey, Bayo, what's up, man? This was not what I expected from the stream today, says Bayo. Nor me, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Yo, Zero, thank you very much for the gifted sub to Chrissy there. Appreciate you, my friend. Yeah, well, I guess that's what happens when we stream regularly, my friends. You see? We do a bit of terraforming, and then suddenly a whole bunch of shenanigans kick off immediately. And it's all because of Doc M77. Let it be known. We blame Doc for what happened today, guys. Right, that's looking a lot better now, isn't it? That flat wall. Like, we definitely made that look better. This is coming together nicely, guys. Good job, everybody. So what do we do now? I feel like now is dirt time, right? Let's dirt up the base of the mountain here. Let's get dirt all the way up to the cliffside. And that will slowly start turning into grass over time. So that'll look great. Starting to look natural, says Bjorna. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I think we can still do a lot of work on these sections here. You see these little squares? Basically, we want to shave off these like corner blocks, right? Just to give it a little bit better gradient going this way. Give it a more of a diagonal gradient. But let's start getting some dirt down. I don't actually know if we have enough dirt to complete this today, but let's just start from here, shall we? Brandyline streams again with the gifted sub today. Thank you very much, Brandy, as always, for your support here on the channel. By the way, dudes, sorry if the audio, maybe B-dubs was too soft or too loud there. I don't know. I think it's often hard to get the volumes perfect on proximity chat, especially on live stream too, because the volumes are, you know, sometimes different and stuff. But hopefully you heard what he was saying. Turtle Master says, can you please say happy birthday to my friend? Happy birthday, Turtle Master's friend. Hope you have a great day, man. Oh, it's Asher's birthday. Happy birthday, Asher. Thank you for sharing your birthday here on twitch.tv/rendogtv. Or should I just say thanks for, you know, having your birthday on my Twitch channel. Appreciate you, my dude. Alright, so we're going to get the dirt in now. That'll give us a really good idea of what this cliffside looks like. I mean, from here it looks pretty natural, doesn't it? From here. Look at that. There's like a nice curve to it too. Here, right? Like this gradation here I like a lot. I don't know, that's looking good. Emo says the soup group is already against rain. Dang it, soup group. Stark says, hi Ren, been a couple years since I've caught a stream. Glad to finally catch one again. Stark, welcome, my dude. Welcome back. It's been a couple years. Where you been, man? Jeez. It's also kind of crazy that, Stark, you've actually just blown my mind there, dude. Like, you can literally take a break from watching one of my streams for 2 years. Come back and I'm still streaming. What am I doing with my life, everybody? Goodness. I will definitely still be streaming in 2 years from now. So if you want to take a break from my streams today and come back in 2 years, I'll smell you then. What is the soup group anyway? You guys talking about soup, man? Starting to worry me. Let's talk about soup and whatnot. You binge watched Green and Mumbo season 6 and 7's over 400 episodes. Oh my goodness. Kaylin, nice job. That actually reminds me, man. Before I was in Hermitcraft, I was a fan of Hermitcraft. I think a lot of us were. Well, especially those of us who joined Hermitcraft from season 4. And I remember when I first heard about Hermitcraft, they were in season 3. And I wanted to like, and this was a few months before I got invited to the server, actually, just by chance, more than anything else. But I was playing on a server called Kingdomcraft with Escal and Cub and Scar and Wells and Stress and a few others. And I'd heard about Hermitcraft. I don't even know if I was on Kingdomcraft at this point, but I don't know, it was so long ago anyway, I can't really remember the details. But anyway, at some point I heard about Hermitcraft. The first thing I did was I searched for Hermitcraft on YouTube, and it gave me Mumbo's season 3 episode 1. And I just binged it. Like from beginning to end, pretty much. I don't think they'd finished the season at that point. But Mumbo was the first Hermit that I actually watched on Hermitcraft, and I just watched the whole series basically. And I was like, man, Hermitcraft is just the most amazing server ever made. And I was very, very, you know, I guess I thought in my wildest dreams I'd love to be on that server, because I just thought it was the most awesome thing ever. I even still remember what Mumbo did, man. Like he made this like really cool railway all the way out to his base, which was this massive round thing that he dug into the ground and then connected it up to the spawn. Because I think they had like an amplified world in season 3. But yeah, I just remember thinking like how awesome the server was, and it was just such a dream of mine to be in Hermitcraft. You know, I was like, man, if I could get on that server, it would literally be a dream come true. And then, yeah, and then I got invited to the server, which was just insane. My mind was just, I couldn't even comprehend what was happening. Especially considering that, at the time, I didn't even use the vanilla texture pack. I had like a survival series, and I used the John Smith texture pack. You know, and Hermitcraft was all about, you know, vanilla Minecraft, you know? Traditional vanilla Minecraft. Although I got invited to Hermitcraft when I was on the Kingdomcraft server, and Escal convinced me to use the vanilla texture pack and not the John Smith texture pack for Kingdomcraft. And one of my first like big projects in Kingdomcraft was to create like a railway line. And bear in mind, I've been playing Minecraft with the John Smith texture pack for years, right? So I didn't actually know what normal Minecraft looked like other than from watching Mumbo's videos. And Mumbo wasn't even using the vanilla texture pack, I don't think. I think he was using, what was that texture pack called that they used to use? It's like vanilla textures enhanced or something. But anyway, I made this railway line on Kingdomcraft, and I made this farm next to the railway line, and I made this really pretty part of the railway line where it travels through a swamp, like a very... Yeah, Faithful, that's it, Faithful. I think Mumbo was using Faithful at the time. Could be wrong, though. You know, it's a long time ago now. But yeah, I just made this really pretty railway line. And the sun went down on the server, and I added an etholite into a mushroom. You know, like where you add a block of glowstone or a torch into a tree or into a mushroom. Which is something that Etho did first, I think, out of anybody. Or anyway, on YouTube anyway. And I always like loved that that method that Etho came up with. You know, because at night the trees glow and it just looks so cool. But I made this little swampy area with like an etholite mushroom. Using the vanilla texture pack for the first time in my YouTube videos at the time, I think. And it just looked amazing to me. I suddenly saw the beauty of the vanilla texture pack, and I was like, okay. I mean, the John Smith texture pack is cool, but the vanilla texture pack is just untouchable. It is just the best. And yeah, gave up on John Smith. Eventually. Ended my survival series, and then I started it again using vanilla texture pack, but I think we only got to 80 episodes or so. I can't remember. Arsing says, in 2 months I'm going to be a 5-year sub. Yo, dude, what the heck, man? That is a 58-month resub from Arsenic33. 58, not bad. I hope the stream is going good. Not bad, my friend. That is... yeah, absolutely insane. Thank you so very much for the multiple years of support. Very much appreciated. So yeah, I don't think I would ever go back to using a texture pack ever again. You know, I really love the vanilla textures. I think they're, for the most part, they are all amazing. Diorite and purpur not included. Oh, and, you know, some of the horrible glazed terracotta blocks. Aside from, like, a very small handful of textures in this game, I think they're all beautiful and amazing. And I love them, man. And I've never found a texture pack that has been better than the vanilla textures. And I don't know why. I think like there's something in this, in the simplicity of the vanilla textures that just makes them superior. This is how I see it, right? You got to watch Bob Ross to understand this, right? You watch Bob Ross paint something. Okay? So say like one of the things that Bob Ross often paints is stones in a river, or stones in a lake, or on the edge of water. And what he'll do is he'll take his paintbrush, and he will put 3 different or 4 different types of paint on it. So there'll be brown, black, white, and then depending on the setting, he might add some green or some yellow or something like that, right? And then he'll take his paintbrush and he'll just smush it onto the canvas. And when you first see it, it just looks like a smush of paint, right? But after a few seconds, your imagination automatically starts to mold that blob of paint into a rock. And within 10 seconds, you can see the contours of the rock. You can see the sun reflecting off the rock. You can see the water, you know, like a glassy water texture on the rock. You can see the lichen on the rock. You can see it. It just it pops out of the canvas. It becomes a rock. And it's amazing. It's an amazing skill that artists have to do that. And I think the vanilla textures are exactly that, right? And, you know, you have some extremely skilled builders like Pearl, like Scar, like BOO, for example, that are able to use the blocks in the game to generate the Bob Ross effect. Because when you look at the Crastle, if you look at the roofs, right? Your eyes see... the first thing you see is like granite, polished granite, stripped logs, right? Some sandstone. You see the blocks that you know. But as your imagination takes over, what you start to see are clay tiles, right? Golden and golden red clay tiles that have, you know, have changed color in the weather, that have been worn down by snow and hundreds of years of rain, and, you know, have a color variation to them because their color has been affected by nature and so on, right? Like, it is the Bob Ross effect in Minecraft. And I think that vanilla Minecraft is, vanilla textures anyway, are the only textures that you can use to get that effect in this game. So yeah. Oh yeah, and of course there's a monkey face there. Of course. We can't ignore the monkey face. Jupiter, thank you for the 7 months in a row, my friend. I really love your content. Have a great day. Thank you very much, Jupiter, for the 7 months of support. I appreciate you, my friend. Very, very kind of you to say. We're out of dirt. I knew we wouldn't have enough dirt, guys. I don't think I have any more dirt anywhere, unfortunately. By the way, let's check in with the Chihuahua real quick. Oh! There is a superb amount of face smushage occurring. Both the schnoz and the eyeballs pressed firmly into the side of the dog basket, thus removing all light sources from this afternoon's nap. Front peats are currently stretched out in front, potentially adjusting the wall of the dog basket. Back peats just casual. Taking up the chicken leg stance. And the dog is sleeping. Very soundly sleeping indeed. And it says Minecraft is an art medium. It is. It's a canvas, is what it is. Definitely. And, you know, I think the more... Oh, there we go. We got a bunch of dirt here. Nice. I think as us hermits explore what we can do with Minecraft, I think that this game is becoming even more of an art medium beyond just the visuals, right? You know, we're starting to be able to use this game to generate a different kind of art, not just visual art, but I guess entertainment art, right? So essentially what we're doing is building sets of a movie, if you think about it that way. And even though the sets are art themselves, the movie is art too, right? And I think Hermitcraft is, you know, is doing a great job of trying to fuse the two things. You know, the traditional approach of YouTube Minecraft content where it's about the game, where you're creating factories and you're creating builds and you're doing stuff like that, you know, redstone and all that stuff. And also using what you make to generate a story of some kind, right? Yeah, I think Hermitcraft is really pushing the boundaries when it comes to that sort of thing. And it's really interesting. It's really interesting. It's a very interesting ride that we're all currently on here in the Hermitcraft world, and I'm glad that you're all here with us to enjoy it, man. It's awesome. By the way, guys, is Stormageddon in the house today? Yo, Dutch Soccer, see you again real soon, my friend. Thanks for hanging out, man. I mean, who knows what we're going to be doing with Minecraft in a few years' time from now, right? Pretty insane. I mean, you know, as far as what we've done in Minecraft, as in the rendog world, I think we were one of the first to really explore the more cinematic side of Minecraft, you know, using Minecraft literally as a movie set and using replay mod to create movie scenes, you know, like if we think back to season 7 in particular with the Stargazer. Now, like, that happens quite a lot. You know, I've seen a ton of Minecraft content producers creating amazing cinematographic content out of Minecraft, and that's awesome. And I like to think that we were a pioneer in that, right? And we inspired people to do that. But, you know, like, everybody's doing that now. So what's next? What do we do now? What's the next level? I think in season 9, you know, we've taken it to another level by, well, I have anyway, by, you know, including like really amazing professional animations in my episodes that are done by our incredibly talented animator Linus to help tell the story in a more like dramatic, cinematic way, right? So basically like breaking free from the game for a brief second for a sort of animated sequence or clip to try tell the story. That's what I've been trying to do this season. I think it's worked pretty well. You don't want to push it too far though, you know, because then you break the immersion. You don't want to take people out of the game. But I think the way that Linus has done the animations really keeps us in the game in a really great way. And yeah, I think that's been like a really great bit of innovation that we've done this season is using animation to help enhance our storytelling. Trouble with it is that, you know, we have to plan really far ahead, and because it takes a long time for Linus to make the animations, so it's been a lot different this season than previous seasons, because previous seasons I would sort of play quite spontaneously, right? Like projects would be quite spontaneous, but this season, if I want to include awesome animations and stuff, I need to plan ahead, right? So that I can give Linus enough time to get the stuff done. Stormageddon is here. Excellent. Yo, Storms, my dude. The last time we streamed in August was August 11th. And then we took a long break in the month of August. And I noticed on Tuesday when we streamed that you dropped a really generous tip back then. And I think I completely missed it. I think it might have been toward the end of the stream. And, or I just wasn't reading the notifications and whatnot. I just wanted to say thank you, my friend. That was a very generous donation from you all the way back then. And I'm sorry that it's taken me this long to thank you for it. But yeah, thank you, my friend. That was very kind of you. And your message was, here your empire is running out of diamonds, use this on the pooch. And I certainly did use it on the pooch, man. He needed a resupply of dog biscuits, so that's exactly where your donation went. So thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate you. But yeah, dudes, who knows what's next, right? Who knows what's next? And I think because Minecraft is a blank canvas, it could be anything. Like, there is no ceiling when it comes to Minecraft content creation. Well, that is looking pretty decent, guys. Look at that, man. We've made some really, really good progress on this week. We started on Tuesday, and yeah, we pretty much finished the foundation of it now. Next up, we're just going to need to get some snow on it. Do some more shaping of the mountainside. I think we need a little bit more work done there. That face smushage is real, isn't it? Oh my god, I've never seen a creature smush their face into something to sleep. Although maybe I smushed my face into my pillow. I'm not entirely sure. Yo, Crazy Silverado, 2-month resub. Thank you so much, man. Minecraft Live was announced October 15th, so we'll see what's on the horizon. Nice. That's super exciting. Dudes, I think that's probably going to do it for today. It is now 5 o'clock, which means it is on the calendar of the Chihuahua. It is play with Puppa time. And Obi and I are going to go and play with some toys and do some training now for the next half an hour. And then we'll go for a walk at 5:30. So, yeah, that's going to do it, I think. That is going to do it. Guys, thank you very much for coming out today, man. It's been great having y'all here. And I don't know if there's anything going on here. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. Thank you very much for having me. And, well, for having me. Thank you for coming. And thank you very much, mods, for taking care of the place so well today also. And very happy with the progress that we made today, guys. Very nice. Look at that, man. We're getting closer and closer. Next stream we'll finish this off, I think, and then we can move on to the next project. But hopefully we'll see you this Saturday. I can't promise that we'll have a stream on Saturday, but I'm going to try. If not, we'll see you next Tuesday, all right? Awesome. Awesome. Another great stream. And we're kicking off the month with a bang, my friends. 2 streams in 1 week. Let's see if we can keep it up. We'll see you next week, all right, guys? Thanks for watching, and we see you again real soon, everybody. Ren Digger Dog and Obi-Wan Kenobi signing out. Bye, guys.